Welcome back everybody to my YouTube channel. My name is Joshi Fujihara, for those of you who don't know me, and today we're going to be working on my E30. We're going to be doing a heater core bypass, so stay tuned.
All I do is adore you all of the time. I like to
So pretty much what you're going to need for this E30 heater core bypass, I guess any heater core bypass this can work on, is a universal bend like that. They only really sold it with this little kink on the end at my local parts store, so I had to really bite the bullet on that one. 4 hose clamps and then 2 hose joiners, which these come in plastic or brass, but the brass one apparently lasts longer. I don't really mind. Anyway, that's what you need for this project. I'm going to get into the car and I'll show you why I need a heater core bypass. So you might be thinking to yourself, Yoshi, why do you need a heater core bypass? Well, that's because my heater core doesn't work, obviously. So, pretty common in these cars that this heater core lives here under your dash. Usually there's a whole bunch of stuff here that lives here under your dash, carks it, and you have to replace it. But in the meantime, you can do a bypass. Now, a heater to me isn't really that important for the meantime, so I'm just going to bypass it and tighten the heater core. And yeah, so we're going to learn how to do that today. So, how I found out that my car needed a heater core bypass, or that my heater core was messed up, is that when I went to turn it on, it would work fine. So I drove it home from work and it was doing fine. It had this puddle in the passenger seat, which I thought was weird, but I thought maybe I just spilled my coffee or something. Had this puddle there and I was like, it's whatever. And then about half an hour later, it just started spewing hot water out, or coolant out, into the passenger seat. And it started steaming everywhere, and I was like, holy shit, this is pretty intense. I thought the car was actually on fire, so I was pretty lucky in that regard. But nonetheless, it gets to like idling temperature and then it starts spewing everywhere, so it's the heater core. I did a little bit of research online, and yeah, so that's why we're gonna do that bypass today. Hopefully get this thing back on the road, even if it is a temporary fix. God, I love this steering wheel. Anyway, we'll turn it on. Oh, beautiful stuff. I'm still with that bloody stupid push button start shit. And eventually that starts. Holy shit, this thing is... Oh, this thing stinks. Anyway, so we'll crack this baby up and we'll hear what I think is probably the sound of a destroyed engine. I'm not quite sure what that knocking noise is, but nonetheless we'll have to fix that. So yeah, we'll get into that and we'll get into this bypass and I'll show you what the problem is. So this is what happens. It steams up. I'm not even quite sure what it is, but it stinks and it sucks. And I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna turn the car off. But that's what happens. So as you can imagine, I was driving home and I started seeing this underneath my dash. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, the thing's on fire or some stupid shit like that. But that's what happened. That's what it looks like. So that's what a busted heater core looks like. So yeah, you gotta change your heater core, but in the meantime, that bypass is good, because that won't happen when I'm driving, but I won't have a heater, but like, it doesn't matter. I'll be able to drive at least. So, bypass coming today. Look at my flashlight, it's all wet. Oh. Bypass coming your way. So on the E30 or any car for that matter, the cord or the pipes you're looking for are the ones that go through the firewall. For those who don't know what a firewall is, this bad boy. Pretty much the wall between the engine and you is the firewall. Hence, if there was fire to catch here, the wall between you. Oh. Anyway, that's the firewall. So you want to take the pipes that go through the firewall. There'll be one that's going in. That would be your inlet pipe, and there's one that's your outlet pipe over here. Now these two, this one is quite warm. That is very warm. That's not so warm. These two are the ones you want to take out. And we want to have that U shape, join the two together. So the two nozzles go in, the two brass nozzles go in one, and the U shape burns out, so it just loops back itself and goes straight back into the radiator. Understood? Well, that'll make sense later on. So it doesn't really matter how ratchet this is, but the point is, this is our U shape here. We don't need this extra kink down here. I might use it for something else in my life, but not now. So I'm gonna give it a cut. And that's our universal U sort of thing. Let's get on the car. Sweet, so what I've done here, so we got our universal U. I've just slid over some hose clamps on both sides, and then I'm gonna take these out. These are our brass go through pipe things, I don't know. They slide right on there, and they'll be closed on, these will be tightened down with a hose clamp here, and the same on the other side. That's why you need two. Bang, in there, clamp down on that side, and then it'll join to the other one and clamp down on that side. And that's all there is to it. So I'll tighten these ones up real quick. Pretty good, nice and tight, not coming off, not coming off. Let's chuck it on the car. So like I said, we got our two pipes, this one and that one. These are the ones that we're gonna loop back together like this for our U shape. So we're gonna take up these two clamps that hold them in, and we should be good to go. Change my mind, I'm gonna use the 6mm because the spot where the Phillip head, the flathead screwdriver goes in is actually really brittle, so it's breaking apart. So I'm just gonna use a 6-inch, and I'll get rid of this hose clamp because it's obviously pretty trashed by now. Perfect, so we're done with that. Now they're all loose, we can wiggle them off. Now a lot of coolant is probably gonna fall out, so it's probably a good idea to have a little pan underneath. I don't know if you can see it. Got a little pan underneath and a towel, so it's probably a good idea to have that because it'll probably drip. And just be ready for that sort of stuff. And then you can chuck and run. So let's just get on with it. The moment you're all here for. Well, nothing in that one. Not surprising. Get that old ring off. And replace it with a new one, just in case. Go ahead and put that bit on as well. So you can kind of see what it's going to look like. But this is the one that's going to give me grief. Oh, that's dry too. Good. No coolant leak. Probably because I bloody burnt it all out. That's the old one off. New one on. New hose hooked up. Now we can tighten this bad boy up. And there you have it, our heater bypass is done. Now this is a little shanky. I think it might be a bit high, but nonetheless it's done. I'm worried about some rubber possibly getting a bit too hot, but it's done, looks good. So you see how the inlet pipe comes in and straight back out. So just that connects that loop, but it means you have no heater in there. That's the only downside, but I guess that's the whole point of it. Oh, done, easy as. So that is the end of our heater core bypass. Now, it's a good idea to top up the coolant probably because while you're boiling some, you probably are a little low. I'm gonna guess I am too. Yep, that's pretty much dry. Nice. Yeah, so good idea to top up the coolant, and you should be good to go. But other than that, it's pretty much done. So this cost me roughly around $30 to get all the parts, but it was super simple. It's cheaper than buying a heater core, and it's quicker because you can just go to the local parts store and pick them up. But obviously in the long run, you probably want to fix your heater core unless you're going like a full race car or something like that. I wish. So if you like that video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Well.